Welcome to Seffner, Florida. In this video, we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of living in Seffner, a suburb on the east side of Tampa. It's between Tampa and Orlando, just off of I-4 and Interstate 75. And this channel is about all things related to Tampa Bay. So if that interests you, hit the subscribe button, the bell button, so you're notified when we release new videos. We love the calls, text, emails that we get from people every day who are thinking about moving to the area. So if that's you, go ahead and don't hesitate to reach out. Doesn't matter whether it's day, night, or weekend, we got your back if you're moving to the Tampa Bay area. Anyways, pro number one to living in Seffner, Florida is the location. Like I said, it's between Tampa and Orlando, just south of I-4, which cuts east and west across Florida. So you can shoot over to Clearwater fairly quickly. You can shoot to Orlando in the other direction. If you want to go south, you can go straight down 75 and then cut across Alligator Alley to Miami, or north up to Atlanta, and all the way up, I believe, to Detroit, Michigan. So it's a great location. You're not too far away from the city life, the urban life, but as you can see, it does have a very rural feel to it. I can hardly say that, rural feel. So anyways, it does have a very rural feel, which may be a pro for you, may be a con for you. Some people like that lifestyle. If you do want a shopping mall or a nice restaurant, you can shoot straight down 75 towards Brandon. You've got the Westfield Brandon Mall, which is about 10-15 minutes away depending on traffic. It's about 5-7 miles depending where you are in Seffner. And it does have a great location commute-wise. If you want to work, for example, right here, you've got the Amazon hubs, and that's just about a mile down the road from where I'm at right now. A lot of people working here in the area. So it does have some job opportunities here, as well as just a hop, skip, and a jump over into downtown Tampa, or a little bit farther. On the other side of Tampa, you've got downtown St. Pete, and then of course Clearwater as well across the causeway. So lots of opportunity here in the area due to the location. If you like the rural feel, you do like being a little bit farther away, you like that peace, that calm, you hear the birds singing like we hear here, then this may be a great fit for you. The number one complaint that I've heard people have about Seffner, Florida is that it's boring. And just meaning there's oftentimes not a whole lot to do. It's almost too calm, too peaceful. You are farther away from the city. You've got that rural life, a lot of cow pastures, a lot of strawberry fields. Doesn't mean everything's all peaches and creams. There are some downsides and negatives to that as well. If you read reviews about Seffner, some people don't like it, but again, that can be a lifestyle choice. And if you like that calm, serene, peaceful lifestyle, you like seeing the cows, plucking the strawberries, raising goats on 10 acres of land, like one gentleman I was talking to this morning, it may be a great option for you. Another pro to the location is the affordability. Because you're farther away from Tampa, about 10 miles, 13 miles out, depending where you're at. You have that rural feel. Land is cheaper. Obviously, you can get more land for a better price. Houses are cheaper. There is a lot of growth here in the area. A little bit farther north of us in Wesley Chapel and farther south, there are some huge developments going on. We did have a lot of master plan communities right here in Seffner that were being built over the years. Some of those are still being built, but they're kind of at the tail end. So if you're looking for, I mean, obviously you can build a new home anywhere in Florida, Seffner, but if you like those master plan communities where you get those houses that are ready to go, or even if you want one that's a little farther out and you want to have more control in the process of how that house is being built, those are some great options, some great communities that way. But right here in Seffner, you do have those communities as well. There's one probably 2 or 3 miles up the road from us where they have half a dozen houses or so that they're finishing up right now. So the affordability of houses is another great reason that a lot of people are moving here, just because houses farther away from the city are cheaper. So if you don't mind not being right downtown, then this can be a great option for you. The houses in that community that I mentioned, they're in the $400,000 range, and you can get some nice houses up there in that area that are right in the process of being built. So if you're looking to move right away within the next 90 days or so, there are some great options there. Even if you're not, you're looking farther out, say a year or so down the road, just don't hesitate to reach out. Let us know what you're looking for. Leave a comment or DM us, and that way we can help you find out what area would fit your lifestyle and what options would be best for you. But anyways, continuing on, so we've got the location is great, the lifestyle is great. Here in the area, it has that very small community feel. That can be a pro and a con. On the con side, some people, you know, it doesn't have such a diverse culture. You don't have all those cultural options that you might get in a big city, but again, you're not too far away. So you're not too far from Brandon, which is super close just south of us. You've got Tampa, which is to the west, and you've got Clearwater and St. Pete past that. You've got all the beaches up and down the Clearwater St. Pete coast. You've got Sarasota, which is farther south. You've got some great beaches down there: Siesta Key, Anna Maria Island, Coquina Beach, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then of course you've always got the parks, theme parks over in Orlando. So there are lots of options close by. Orlando's probably about an hour that way. The beach is probably about 45 minutes to an hour in the other direction, just depending on which way you want to go that day. So obviously the con of the small rural lifestyle is there isn't much nightlife, of course, here in the area. Local bars that do stay open late, but you don't have that whole nightlife vibe like you'd get in downtown Tampa, Ybor City, downtown St. Pete, Clearwater Beach, which some people enjoy. But it's still a great area to live because of the work options. A lot of young professionals that live here in the area, just due to being close to Amazon or the quick commute into Tampa and other locations. So it's a great place to raise a family. Schools, there are some good schools around. Strawberry Crest High School is one of the newer options. They've got some AP programs, dual enrollment programs, I believe, and things like that. So if that interests you, you want to know more about that, reach out, let me know, or check out niche.com. You can find out everything about Seffner, Florida in that area. Seffner is actually ranked number 10 in top rated cities to live in Florida. So there's some great options here in the area. So location, close to a lot of things, but still far enough. You have that small town rural vibe. You've got the affordability, just because it's still growing and expanding out this way. Obviously, the coast is to the south of us here in Tampa, south of Tampa, so it can't grow that way. Everything's growing north, and you've got Clearwater Beach and St. Pete Beach on the west coast, so everything's kind of growing north and east, and that's just where the new developments are taking place. A lot more affordability in those areas. So lots of options here. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, leave a comment, let us know what kind of questions you got, or DM us, email us, text us. Doesn't matter, day, night, weekends, we got your back if you want to move to Seffner, Florida, or anywhere in the Tampa Bay area. I'm trying to think here if there's anything else that I'm missing to tell you here about the area. Obviously, there are a lot of great things about living in Florida, which we will cover in another video about moving to Florida specifically. So I don't want to just keep rehashing things. As far as like outdoor lifestyle, because you've got that rural feel, you've also got a lot of parks around here. You've got great options for hiking, you've got camping, you've got boating, fishing, you've got the beaches as well. So a lot of great outdoor lifestyle options as well. And I'm sure there's a lot more things that I'm not thinking of here that I'll probably cover in another video. But anyways, I'll go ahead and just say once again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, call, email, text, DM us, send the carrier pigeon, however you want to reach out. If you're thinking about moving to the Tampa Bay area, anywhere in Florida, we got your back.